we are not preaching anymore because there are people who started copying us. $1 million companies who does checkout and all coming and copying us. The worst part is they also started the screenshot of our own old product.
Yes, and that small shift that we are going to talk about is disconnecting your meta connection from Shopify, which is nothing but ditch Shopify CAPI.
Third parties cannot put
ID
their
or-
bloody IDs on your site.
Yeah.
That is law.
For example, if a system IDs, I believe a system, and they ID me, or probably ID the customer, and if they can share the ID to another customer, oh my god, awareness.
Yeah.
But as you see here, women are always complicated. Look at this. While that is getting at 80% algorithm.
Women care about men as well, right? So they buy some watch for men, probably.
Hello, welcome back to the podcast 3, the ROAS Rants with CustomerLabs. So this week,
Why did you choose that name?
ROAS Rants.
this morning also you were ranting about somebody's ROAS, and we keep getting calls about ROAS. So I thought, okay, we are ROAS Rants with CustomerLabs.
I don't understand. Without ROAS, how do you think the business will work?
That's why we are helping brands scale, no? So we are major influencers of their revenue.
And then you ROAS the rants.
Yes. We can't just say as
Sorry,
no.
you ran the ROAS.
Yeah. ROAS Rants with CustomerLabs. Hashtag.
Interesting. Okay.
Acha. So when I was deciding what to talk and what should we talk this week, so I came across this presentation that we did last year, 2024, this November. So we attended a D2C summit, and we were preaching the brands why and what they should do to improve their major business KPIs like profitability, growth, what the strategies they must do, and what changes they had to do with their business level and all of that. So I thought it's been a year and we should reiterate and go with the new use cases that we have and how they can align with. So
And one more correction there, sorry. I don't think we preached. I think we actually gave away
Exactly.
the right approach that a brand should take.
No, I personally think back then it was preaching. Okay, because nobody wanted to do it. Today, we are not preaching anymore because there are people who started copying us.
Yeah.
Okay, the $1 million companies who does checkout and all coming and copying us. The worst part is they also started the screenshot of our own old product.
Yes. I wish we can add that, but we can't.
Okay, but anyway, so yeah, earlier we were preaching, but it's not preaching anymore, and
It's into practice.
it's into practice.
and preaching.
Yeah, but it's always important that now this is old. Now we have to go one step further to get our customers to the next level.
Yes.
Okay, which is exactly what we're going to talk today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wonderful.
just
So no
by
leakage?
switching off,
Yeah.
just by switching on one event, it doesn't mean that you're going to get it. We're going to prove it with the data and with screenshot, only internal discussions.
Yes.
Perfect.
Cool. So, okay, what is the major shift that the brands has to do and all of that, we'll go there. So, to start with, what are the two big business KPIs that a brand has? One is growth and one is profitability. So these are two things anybody will want to, like, if I started the business, I will focus on the profitability and then I want growth, and under that, so many KPIs are there. So I'm saying, and we are all agree to that, if a brand wants to scale their business and achieve your business goals, they need to do a very small adjustment in their data powering or data signaling that brings a huge impact in their business KPIs. And that small shift that we are going to talk about is disconnecting your meta connection from Shopify, which is nothing but ditch Shopify CAPI. And I wanted to add a disclaimer. I'm not saying you to ditch Shopify itself, which is definitely not I'm saying. Shopify is great. We love Shopify, but don't use them for your ad campaigns and all of that. Don't use the same connection for your Facebook ads. That's all. That's the
So
disclaimer.
basically, what you're saying is don't let Shopify power your signals.
That'll fix it.
Okay.
In 2 words.
So ditch Shopify CAPI.
Ditch Shopify.
Ditch Shopify CAPI.
Yeah.
Ditch any redundant CAPIs. Okay. So the first question to both of you. Okay.
No, before going to the first question, I have.
See, I told you.
Now the rant is coming in.
It is definitely a rant. Okay, I know one of the big business.
Okay.
Okay, who have been spending like crores and crores.
Mm.
Okay, and they started focusing on profitability. Okay, they were doing 11 crore rupees business a month. Okay, 11, 12 crore rupees at their beautiful days, right? And they eventually started focusing on the profitability, right? And today, I don't know, they're spending probably like 15,000-20,000 on the Facebook
You mean per day?
per day.
Okay, the 11 crore you mentioned was a revenue.
Yeah.
Per month.
Per month. They used to in 2022, 2023.
They scaled down so much.
They scaled down so much. They want to focus on profitability.
Interesting.
Right? And I think I remember they're spending somewhere up to 2 to 3 lakhs with the ROAS of around 3.2, something like that. Okay. 2.8, 3.2. The AOV was around 1,200, 1,300, etc. Now they are not even crossing a lakh rupees, not even lakh. Like I said, last month or a couple of months ago, they're not even crossing lakh. Now they are at 25,000-30,000 rupees.
Okay.
Right?
That's like 10%
A lot of questions coming into my head. Like, what would be the reason?
No, the reason is, I mean, what she asked is growth and profitability, right? Okay, today you may be profitable. The profit would be like, let's say, 5 lakh rupees. Right? Your revenue was 11, 12 crores. And let's say you're losing, I don't know, maybe 50 lakhs, or I don't know the full business context. But the question comes that if you're looking at profitability, if you're making 11 crores revenue and you're making, let's say, 10, 11 crores of, if you're making 10, 11 crores of revenue and then you make about 50 lakhs or 1 crore rupees as profit, then I would be like, okay. Now you are making probably like, I don't know, 2-3 crores of revenue from 11 crores and making a profitability of, let's say, 5 lakhs per month. Right? I don't see a point, bro.
Absolutely. Like
without the growth, and if you just focus on the profitability, okay, I personally don't see a point there. I don't see a point. And even today, with their Facebook campaigns, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing only the engaged audience, which means, my personal opinion, not personal opinion, I know for the fact, if they switch out the retargeting campaigns, they will save that ready 35,000 rupees as well. Okay. And just because the growth teams need to prove the ROAS, okay, and they are just running the retargeting campaigns. If you switch out the retargeting campaigns, they will still probably maybe like another 15-20% they would reduce.
Which means the brand has closed their doors for the new customers.
Practically. Zero growth.
But somewhere down the line, will this not be a problem?
Even today, this is a problem.
But today,
for them, existing customers is buying, and they're not acquiring new customers.
But how do you see this marketplaces coming in here? Like,
I think
probably that growth is happening there. I'm not sure. I'm just checking.
I'm not sure. I don't know. But at the outset, a brand which are doing like 600, 700, 800 orders a day went down to, I don't know, probably 100, 120, 180.
Okay. Which means they don't have to even run meta ads for this.
As when I see the data,
it sounds like that.
That is true. Only retargeting campaigns at a ROAS, good ROAS, very good ROAS. Okay. But in my opinion, you don't have to do it.
Because
even you will save
that money also.
Yeah, attached to the profitability. Okay. I'm not saying profit is bad, but what I'm saying is not at the growth of
cost of the growth.
Yeah, at the cost of the growth. Okay. So growth at all cost is also bad. Profit at all cost is also bad. Okay. How do you balance it out is important, because at one point of time the churn is high for them. The churn is really high, which means the second time customer buying is way too low. Which means at one point of the time
It will drain down
It
completely.
will drain down completely.
Retention is.
Okay.
Alarming.
Yeah. And now if you are seeing the existing customers would be, so I remember it was 25-30%. So out of 100%, 100 purchases, 25-30% was coming from existing customers. Okay, because the volume was huge. Now it has gone down.
Why do you think that has gone down? The return.
That's
Repeat
what
buyers is not
No,
happening.
they were acquiring more new customers.
Oh.
Okay, so they were acquiring more new customers. Now they are at probably 55-60% the existing customers. Okay, but the number of orders gone from 600, 700 to 150, 200. Okay.
Okay.
So the percentage plays a major role. So which means everything is going down. You just can't look at the percentage alone. You should look at the proper values. Okay. Even today you can post like I am at 50% existing. Okay. It doesn't make sense. There is a lot of difference between 400 people buying and 200 people buying. Okay. So that's the whole case. Right. Anyway, so this actually puts down the importance of how do you do these things properly, right? How do you do these things properly?
But that's okay. We have the recording. We're not sharing a screen, so it's okay if I've not started the recording. I'm sorry.
No, it's start.
So how do we balance? How do you strike a balance? Not a cost of growth, not at a cost of profitability. Okay, so when as I was saying, so the earlier the profitability when we're talking about that metric is again dependent on multiple other variables also. So one is gross margin; it should be higher. A, B, I cannot compromise on my ROAS also. For not compromising on my ROAS, I should have my CPP at lower level, and also I have to make or identify buyers who can buy high value products of mine. So these are all the metrics I have to hit it right, so that I am at the profitable business stage. So now, now the question is, I'm a brand who is with Shopify CAPI, and if I wanted to hit these key metrics or KPIs, can I do A? What is strategy that I have to do? If not, what is the alternative? So that's the question.
See, very simple. You run not ROAS campaigns, but POAS campaigns. Okay.
Yeah.
And POAS is basically saying you take your product, you attach the COGS to it, which can be the CPM data or the CPP data and your other data. You minus it and you send the final conversion value as, let's say, 300 rupees or 400 rupees.
Yeah.
Right now, you are sending the conversion value as 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1500. Rather sending it, you will just change the conversion value into 200, 300, 400 and push the algorithm back into the fact. Right. So this is what we have to do. So focus on the POAS. If you're really looking at that, focus on the POAS. And you increase, let's say, for example, POAS is also a percentage, right? Similar to ROAS. POAS is also a percentage. So you'll go from, let's say, 1, 0.5 or 0.3 sometimes.
It will not like 10, 15.
Yeah, it won't be like 10, 15. So it could be like 0.25 and then you will say like, okay, 0.3, 0.4.
It is profit against ad spend.
Yeah. Okay. So this is how we wanted to practically push the algorithm. But for that, you need data from 2 different angles. One is your product data and your signal data and the COGS data. You need all the 3 aspects and then you structure a campaign in a way the POAS actually works.
POAS is one thing, Vishnu. Suddenly, my thoughts I am getting is like, how about tracking full value purchases?
See, okay, POAS is the goal.
Yeah.
What is the destination?
Yes.
But when the POAS is the goal, what you have to do is you have to structure the campaigns in this way. Now, POAS is the goal. You end of the day send the POAS as
A tracking metric,
and then optimization metric as well.
Okay.
That will sort of blur the individual signals. Blurring as in who is the high value customer, who is the low value customer, and who is buying AOV or whatnot. So you are practically blurring that signal and sending it out, right? Now you can do retargeting of the full value visitors, or you can also create another event and push it. But in my opinion, if you are able to do it at the POAS level, I don't think we need to sort of run another campaign which is practically saying the full value customers, because full value customers is one step above than the POAS. This is one step below. But today you're running at ROAS. This is your, let's say, your stage. So most of them are at volume conversions. And then you go to the ROAS. From the ROAS, you're going with high value customers. I want to bring more high value customers. Is there a pattern between them, between the discount buyers and the high value customers, right? Is there a pattern between them, whether it is full discounted or non-discounted, people who are buying non-discounted products and discounted products. Okay. High AOV is not equal to
Full MRP buyers.
Full MRP buyers.
Yes.
High AOV could be like I buy 25 shirts with, for you, no margin. Whereas when I go for the MRP buyers, or let's say 25% discount buyers, I will have more margins.
Okay.
Right? Even I get like 10 people and 10 people are buying this, my profit is increased in the background. That is the basic concept. Now, to reach the POAS, there are several steps you have to take. And one of the steps could be reaching out to the full value buyers. And then probably you will graduate into POAS. Right? So this is the steps. So this is how you can structure the whole campaign between. Today itself, POAS, I don't know, may work, may or may not work.
But to have this first thing first, to track this POAS into the system, like you said, we should have multiple systems.
No, that's what even I was thinking when audience listen to this, right? This is beautiful. But back of their mind, they will be skeptical. How would I
is that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to get the COGS metrics. You have to get the product details. In that product details, you should have the full MRP, discounted price, how much discount code has been applied, what is the final price that the user has bought it. These metrics we need to have. All these to connect it, and then we had to calculate the POAS and then send back to Meta, and then Meta has to record this. All this, if I wanted to do in the beginner level, it's not possible, because not that Shopify is bad. It is not meant for doing all these metrics.
I agree. So yeah, get an expert to do the expert job.
Yes.
Okay. Don't let others to do the expert job. Okay.
Yeah.
Let the barber to barber, let the engineer to engineer, let the coffee guy do coffee, let the video guy do video.
Yes, let Shopify do the website things.
Yeah. Checkout do the checkout thing.
So you mean take Shopify CAPI?
Yeah, take Shopify CAPI. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two is Vishnu. I think the next part I want to cover is the ROAS, right? Nobody wants to compromise on the ROAS. Whatever experiment you do, you want to focus on growth, you want to focus on profitability, but I don't want to compromise on my ROAS. You do any experiments, you do strategies. That's what they say, right? I wanted to experiment, Vishnu. This is nice. I want to try, but I can't compromise on my ROAS.
I think the learning curve is I literally speak with performance marketers, right? Nowadays, I'm listening this. People are more, as we spoke in the earlier, you said, certain big brands are more profit focused. They cut down the growth. And also parallelly, I see there are certain brands, for example, shoe selling brands. They sit in Delhi, and this performance marketer is super good, right? So we have a lot of differences while we speak, but our goal is always same, and he's also aligned towards where, hey, it's okay for me. New customer ROAS is lesser, but my spend should go towards that.
Yeah.
And we were at 45% of our spend going to new customer. Now it is around like 65%. I want to make it to 85%. I'm not worried if my ROAS is going down.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
So beautifully thought through, and in terms of the goal towards each campaign should have, they have a wonderful nomenclatures in naming the campaigns. Hari, this 175 should go towards only new customers. Hari, this 176 should go towards only engaged audiences, right? So probably I need more ROAS in engaged audience. I don't worry about the ROAS in my new audiences.
I mean, 100% fair.
100% thought process,
Yeah.
right? Thought process.
Right thought process, right? Now, the question is, how do you push this engaged audience, a new audience, and existing customers into the area? Okay. And we were on a call with another, what do you say? The group of brands, right? The companies who has this group of brands, right? And we were on a call, and they also asked the same thing. How do we know how much we spent for engaged audience? How do we know how much we spend for existing customers?
Exactly.
Right? It is practically impossible for you to know how to do it. And this is also something we have covered. You cannot calculate the NCAC without knowing how much you actually spent. Right? So that's the another story behind this. You need to have this data stronger enough to push who is your existing, who is your engaged, and who is your new audiences. So that is the important aspect towards it.
Yeah. Now, where did we start? Yeah, we started with the ROAS thing. ROAS thing. So I don't want to compromise on the ROAS, and I also want to have my cost CPP at control. So that's when you were saying about the quantile analysis that we have to do if I have to have the ROAS at optimum. So explain about that. I don't know if my pronounce is right. Quantile.
Did I do that well?
I don't know. You have to say
Quantile.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, very simple concept. If you distribute, the purchases are happening in pockets, right? So it's not a single, but it's not like one number. And every single purchase is going to give you the aggregated number of ROAS. That is what the whole idea here is. And when every single purchase is going to give it, you will put a distribution of all the purchases. Purchase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Okay, let's say you have 100 purchases and 100 purchases, you will plot it here. And then you will plot the value of those purchases. And now when you do the diagram, it would look something like this. So it would look like probably like this. Okay. Now, this is a 0 value and this is a 100 value. Okay, so we are combining this, or let's say this particular purchase gave you a profit of 25 and this particular purchase gave you of 100. Okay, I'm not talking in percentages, I'm saying in number absolute value. Now, if you put a ROAS goal of I want a profit of 1, okay. Now, what happens is algorithm will find it really difficult to plot this, like 300 rupees, 400 rupees, 500 rupees, 100 rupees profit, 200 rupees profit. That's how it calculates. Okay. So when it calculates like that, automatically what happens is it's very hard for you to control the algorithm to give a profit matrix. If you say I want a profit of 8, the algorithm cannot optimize for these customers because it's not going to give you 8. Okay. So, and it won't focus here. And when you say point, I want a profit of just 2, then it can only focus. I mean, it will try to focus here, but it won't get optimized. Okay. So the same problem with CPP and the same problem with ROAS and the same problem will occur for POAS as well. So now what you have to do is you have to bucket them carefully. Okay, this bucket.
Identify them.
Bucket. Okay, and you create like 4 buckets or 10 buckets. Okay, 10 buckets I don't know, but 4 buckets or 5 buckets, whichever makes sense for your business, so that you smoothen the curve. So it should not go like this, right? It should go like almost like a flat. Okay. So if you normalize this distribution, then what happens is you can safely play around 0.2 or 0.3 in this particular group of people. It can go on fine. So this is how you need to train the algorithm to give right signals. You cannot have a wider distribution of values.
So now I have to bucket these users based on the value. So now again, coming back to the question, if that is my goal, if that is my business goal, ROAS metric and all of that, can we do that using Shopify CAPI? Again,
No, absolutely not. Shopify CAPI only gives you standard events.
yeah.
And standard events are not going to help you to reach your business objective.
Before even going there, Vishnu, I think we'll have to make this clear for the audience. Whenever you said you have to bucket, right? Which means signals, right? It's not an audience.
No, it's signals.
Signals. Okay, so we are just making it clear. When you mean that you're going to bucket certain signals, it's an event.
Yeah.
And it's been sent as a feedback loop back into the campaign for as a conversion event.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I think that is something I want to simplify so that the audience can understand this.
So we have bifurcated the same 100 purchases into high value purchases, low value purchases, mid value purchases, medium, whatever the business is, we have bucket them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will send us purchase, high value, medium value, and the low value purchase. And for a low value purchase, you will put a cost cap of 300. For a high value purchase, you put a cost cap of 500 because you will still end up with a good ROAS.
Yes.
And you will try to scale all the three campaigns in parallel. And of course, depends on the market, number of people available in the market to buy that particular product defines your goal. It just doesn't mean that more people will come and buy every single day. The market has to be available. When the market is available, you would be able to scale that campaign. When the market is not available, you won't be able to scale the campaign. But now you have more control towards your CPP. That's the whole goal.
Yeah. So that is for ROAS and CPP. Now coming to like just the signal is enough. Okay, fine. I want a tool which can give me any signal that I want. Okay, so this like I did Shopify CAPI. I picked the tool. The tool gives me new customer purchases. This tool gives me high value purchase event. This tool gives me low value event. These signals is just enough for me to get my business goal. Now, what should I do? I have the signals. I have money. I'm going to spend. Where is the result?
Even there, I have a thought, right? Even signals, it cannot be same for another business, right? So totally understand new customers, first time purchases, a static value. But wow, if it's going to be pretty much dynamic, if the AOV is going to be 5,000 for a brand and an AOV is going to be 1,000 rupees for a brand, how would you classify the buckets?
Yes.
Right. So again, I think we need flexibility here. That's my thoughts when it comes to performance marketers to how do I put this? Like, tracking a certain value. Right. So that is thing here.
That's
even
like we cannot have a default all signals for all businesses use it.
It cannot be a template that I can toggle on here. It cannot work like
that again comes to PMF. What needs for your business? What is your goal? Yeah, it differs.
Makes sense. But to answer your question very specifically about I send an event and then I will just try to do it. For example, new audiences itself, new customer itself, right? It won't work that way. New customer is an optimization. And existing customer purchase is an optimization. But when you're optimizing, you're not telling the algorithm who not to target. It will target and it will fail because it is going after new customer acquisition, right? So it will target and fail, but you will spend more money there. So to control your reach, you should have your database properly updated and run the...
How about showing this example, Vishnu? I think, can you explain to the audience how this is being set up?
This is very nice.
And even here, these folks are optimizing for a specific signal, which is new customer.
Yeah.
And as Sarika was rightly said, right, whether we can control or whether we can understand whether the spend is going towards only new audiences. But here in this case, it is not. You see the existing customer, the spend is higher. I'm just taking...
No. Existing customer spend is 73.
Spend is 73. I mean, the CPM got higher, but yeah,
Yeah.
spend is 73. And engaged audience, it's higher.
Yeah.
Where the new audience is just
400.
400.
But look at the next ad set. The engaged audience is high, and you still have existing customers being targeted. Okay. And the next one is this. And go down. And same case here as well.
Okay. Now, how can we control this? So now this is where the signals came in. They are optimizing for a certain signals. They plugged it, patchwork done. Now, how can we do type proof targeting?
So entirely 13,000 rupees, right? So out of 13,000 rupees, almost 10-15% of the budget went into existing customers.
Existing and okay.
So now, whatever you do, having your existing customers is important. If you're running an AAC campaign, having that existing customer budget cap is very, very important. For the budget cap to work, you need to upload your audience properly. For the audience to match, you need to have strong IDs. So without the IDs, Facebook does not identify this is Sariga, Hari, and Vishnu. Right? And IDs by default is a problem. Right? With our live.
When you mean ID, it's a kind of loyalty membership ID.
No, it's a cookie ID.
Okay.
Basically. And every user who is coming to the website will have a cookie. And that is a first party cookie that will be pinged back to Facebook. And every cookie will be assigned with a Facebook, and Facebook knows this is Vishnu, this is Sariga, and this is Hari. And you upload with those IDs, and Facebook would be able to categorize you better here. Whether you are a new audience, or person who came to my website from Google, or a person who came brought by me. This is the whole idea.
Understood. So simplifying this, you mean every brand has to have a unique ID for their customers.
No, for their visitors.
Visitors starting from the visitors, which is registered to these metas.
Yeah. Let's say if I've come from, let's say I have my Facebook link and the IDs, right? And I'm coming to Facebook 6 months later, clicking the ad and all of that. So you still, Facebook be able to identify me. I'm coming after 6 months. I've never visited your brand. Still be able to identify and even attribute it to the existing customers engaged or wherever needed.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the IDs, no? As in the external IDs. Why is that important? And why brands doesn't much care about this? Where do I see the importance of IDs in terms of performance, in terms of revenue and all of that? Like this might look like very okay, fine, IDs, whatever, where is the ROAS? But that's where the thing, no, they may sound this very technical and I don't understand. But why is it important for a brands to have all these intact?
Let me pick this out. Let me see if I can actually find it. Do you have my presentation which I gave in the last summit?
Oh, the Bangalore one.
The Bangalore one.
That was made in Figma. That was made in Figma.
Yeah, I know.
The mark.
Baba ROAS.
I don't know. Are you there in the community?
Go to the other tab. Yeah.
I think you posted on LinkedIn. Correct?
Yeah, I posted on LinkedIn. Good.
ஃபீச்சர் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா அதை? ஃபீச்சர் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா?
தெரியல, பாப்போம்.
என்ன எல்லாரும் வந்து லெஸ்டரோட சரிகா லிங்க்டின் டேக் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க போஸ்ட்ல.
நானா?
கார்த்திக்.
யோசிக்கவே மாட்டேன்.
சரிகா வீகன் அதனால லெஸ்டர்ல டேக் இருக்கு.
All right. This is the beautiful one. All right. So why IDs are important?
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys actually logged into the Instagram and Facebook. This is
We
the
watch only
data.
reels.
This is the data
Okay. Where do you see this, Vishnu?
inside the account activity.
Wow.
Okay, it's well hidden inside your account activity,
Mm.
where you can download all your activities. Which means, as you see, this is activity received from Meter Brands BM,
Mm.
and
Oh, it
this
would
is
be
my
on
own
brand
activity.
basis.
Yeah, this would be on a website basis.
Oh.
And
interesting.
whatever you do for this particular website will be built like this.
Mm.
Is it only for me or for the whole?
No, every single Instagram profile will have
Has
this.
this? Okay.
Mm.
It is very important for the brand to attach to that particular profile so that the brand knows who you are.
Huh.
So this is where IDs matter a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so if the brand is not maintaining a unique ID for a visitor or a customer,
It will try and find me using my phone number or email address. But if I am not a logged in user, if he's not able to triangulate, your match rate should be like 20-25%. So the moment I click on an ad, come back to the website, I should do this job properly well, make sure the brands help Meta to identify who this person is,
wonderful.
whether they're a good person or bad person. If you set your IDs right, and the Meta will start building a profile like this, you'll also the same kind of profile we will be building for every single brand inside our own tool, and the same profiles will start aligning. And this is what happens in Google, this is what happens in TikTok, this is what happens in any other ad platform. Now, this is where all these Andromedas or GEMs, and GEM is primarily based on this.
Oh.
GEM is based on this. You saw an ad, you clicked an ad, you went to the website, and website sends an event, and the event is being optimized. This is what the GM is all about. How fast they do it, how soon they do it is the whole question. Andromeda is an entirely different game. Andromeda is like a which reel or which ad it should show you how faster.
How the ranking of it.
Yeah, the ranking of ads. Now, if I'm coming to your website and if Facebook identifies Vishnu gone to, let's say, Rare Rabbit, immediately it'll either trigger a retargeting, or it'll learn I'm in a high intent state.
Wow.
Right? And let's say if I'm going to another shirt brand and Facebook algorithm knows I'm spending good amount of time, automatically the reach of the Rare Rabbit increases as well.
Okay.
Understood.
Now the reach of the Rare Rabbit increases, but now let's assume Rare Rabbit AOV is 2,500. Right? Now you are a person who is actually going to Blue Island clothing, where the AOV, I don't know, the products are like 900 rupees, 800 rupees. How would or when would Rare Rabbit will eventually start targeting the 999 guys or 1,200 guys?
Interesting. So I think if we put this into the existing ground basis, each brand is having multiple IDs for the same customer.
I agree, because it is not going in one single direction and everybody is feeding their own data, letting the Meta to do its own work. Meta engineers are quite smart. They're not forcing everybody to adopt what a proper data should look like. Whatever the data you give, I'll do my best, right? And that's why everyone is also saying Meta is not working. If Meta should work, because these guys have built beautiful models, it should work. But at the same time, it should work slightly better. And why Meta, which was giving higher ROAS 6, 7, 8 years ago, now gone down? The reason is the IDs have been cut. It's not just the IDs have been cut. Meta also took an entirely different direction. Okay, we are not going to get IDs anymore like what we used to get using 3P cookies, third-party cookies. Now we need to take a very different direction. Let's build the model which will adopt where there is no
IDs as
no third party
Third
IDs.
party.
Okay. But you still need to have an ID because it's end of the day, I am a person who is actually logging into Instagram and this is Vishnu. And if you want Meta to properly show the ad when I'm in the buying cycle, when I have an intent to buy a shirt, I should also get shirt ads of other brands. If I'm not in the intent of buying a shirt, and if it starts showing me the ads, which means the CPM cost will rise, which means I won't buying, which means I eventually start losing. This is the power of Meta. We always underestimate the power of Meta, but the power of Meta is showing the right ad when I have an intent, which is nothing but the Andromeda.
So what I feel is more than signal engineering and all this stuff, I think you'll have to make the fundamentals right.
Yeah, which is basic CAPI.
No, I always tell people, the mother of signals is ID resolution. Without strong ID resolution, everything else is practically shit. Right?
No, totally get
you bring in server-side CAPI.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it is powered by Meta or whether it is powered by Google Tag Manager, it is shit if you don't fix your ID resolution. If you have your own engine for ID resolution and you have Google Tag Gateway or Meta's gateway, it will look beautiful, right? But now building this ID resolution is the biggest hard point.
Will I sell products or will I have my own engine?
No, I'm gonna rant here. I want to do that. One of the customer came to me yesterday. Hari, we are a multi-crore fashion apparel brand. And the brand, the house of brands, right? So the house is literally building their own tech.
No, see, that is also possible. That is also practically possible, and that is also practically
that's possible. But how accurate they can do? The thing is, I really don't want to pull them down, but trying to help them here, where there are a lot of small nuances, right?
No, my personal opinion is, this is not the kind of tech nobody cannot build. Anybody can actually build anything, right? The only thing is, what is that you want to build?
Yeah.
Now that your life is short, now that your resources are short, now that you have problems across so many things, goals, what is that you want to focus?
Yeah.
And if somebody thinks, no, I want to focus, I want to do everything, fine, fair enough. You can do. Okay, nobody is stopping you. But is this the problem you want to solve today is the question. It's a typical build versus buy problem. And if they want to do a build, I think they probably should. Okay. As a matter of fact, there is one customer who came and said, there is no way we can actually let the customer, we can let the data go out because of some stricter policies they follow. Can you be a consultant for us?
Exactly. They came.
Right? And he asked us. In those cases, I'm happy to be a consultant. And even for the big brand like this, we will be a consultant. Why not? You pay for the knowledge. You don't pay for the tools. As a matter of fact, we'll make more money.
Yeah.
No, that is one.
Giving signals, giving data, giving strategies, and getting peanuts, and also getting rants of no ROAS. Consulting is
that is one, but I also personally feel like people should do what they're expert in, right? So probably you're focusing on another build, and your support is going on a drain where it's not getting attended, right? I've seen a lot of
that. People learn things in a multiple ways, and my opinion is they should do it. And
fail in it and again no. We have a theory, fail fast, learn fast, but with the cost of advertisers, budget.
No, my opinion is they should. Okay. And eventually they should be. Right. And by the time they reach here, things would have evolved and reached somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you will spend time to build. Now the question is, what is that management wants to do?
Yeah.
If the management thinks, oh, this is what it is and we will do it today. No, this was done 5 years ago. Now you are saying this can be done today. Now what happens, whatever the learnings we had in these 5 years, will eventually put a framework for what will happen in the next 5 years. Because as you're seeing, the copycat started coming,
Absolutely.
Yes.
right? And when the copycat starts coming in, it will push us to think slightly bigger and faster. Now, as a brand, do you want to catch up with what is going to happen after 5 years and let your team to build it? Is the question. But again, like I said, it's a purely brand's call. What is that you want to do?
Yeah.
And where you want to take the team. It's up to them. But the question is, what is that you want to do? Okay. When I am running this company, I'm a CEO. I don't want to build all the things, but I want to build whichever is important for our business. And that is the conscious decision we have taken that has been helping us. I don't mind spending extra $500 or $1,000 to a tool and get the work done as quickly as possible. But if that tool becomes core of my innovation, my IP, then I wouldn't mind to. I don't build the same tool. I would actually build something across it. Right. So this is what we're supposed to be doing.
No, I think we little deviated, but coming back here, Vishnu, I've been hearing a lot of things. Hey, I also get this EMQs. Let's speak about a bit on EMQs connecting to the unified IDs, right?
Yeah.
So I literally, speak with clients saying them, hey, don't miscarry with the EMQs. EMQs might look good on the page.
Yeah.
But there's no uniqueness coming from page view to purchase. If someone is doing an e-commerce funnel, a funnel can be different as well. Page view happens, view content happens after cart purchase. But the uniqueness is not there. Probably the top funnel is powered by a different system. And the bottom funnel is powered by a different system altogether. Right? And these IDs that we spoke, right? Probably the first top half funnel is being powered by a different system, Shopify. And bottom funnel, again, different system. So two different IDs being fed into Meta. Yeah, I think I just want to speak about this so that
again, to talk about this is the story, right? And you are sending, this is the ID, let's say this is your ID, and you're sending an ID here. And then you're sending another ID here. Okay. And can you see this? This is the same ID.
Same ID. Look identical, yeah.
Okay. And if you're sending a very different ID, then what happens is
it gets replaced again and again and again and again. So much of noise.
No, it won't even reach that particular profile.
Okay.
That signal will eventually be truncated because it is not able to find the profile.
Oh.
Makes sense. Even if you upload,
you can't build a timeline of the user. So it's very important that you have to build the timeline of the user, which is what they talk about here.
Sequence learning.
Okay. And this is the whole idea, what they're supposed to be doing, but they don't actually.
I think this is more of a knowledge gap with the brands. I don't think we should be complaining them, but guys, start listening to this podcast frequently. And plugging in, look into CustomerLabs once and talk to me.
Book a demo.
Book a demo. Free of cost. 14 days, free trial.
Now coming to, like, I forgot to ask this. We started with the question of 11 crore revenue down to like 2-3 crores now. So when you draw parallels to two brands, okay, so that particular brand they have too many categories there, and the other brand who's having only 1-2 products and they scale that. So let's say, for example, I have too many categories and my intention is growth, and I cannot sell the same one product, 2 products and all of that. Now I'm hitting that growth. I cannot keep filling the same inventory again and again and again and again. So I want to acquire new customers. I want to acquire new customers to spend on or buy specific categories also. Now this is my business goal, right? So I have too many categories. I want to scale it all. And how do I do this now? Two things, signals and strategies.
Yeah.
What should I do? How do I design this? What is a prototype to hit a nice campaign?
You have beautifully on the product sets, category-based product sets. And when you have category-based product sets, you tell the algorithm who is buying what. And you push only the signals when people have bought from this product set. So what is a product set? It can be a category. It is a category. and we will send the data back saying category A has been purchased, and take your cookie, right? So you will build your signals around how you want to build your categories, and then the ad set or ad will eventually be happy about, okay, fine, I go and sell this to this person, I'll take money. I'll go sell this to the person, I'll take money. I'll go sell this to the same person, I'll take money. Now these are the kind of people who has watched something, who has been doing something, who has been having this kind of behavior, are buying. Let's go and find more people like this. Okay, this is what happens in the background. So to solve this problem, they have to categorize the products properly in the way they are ICPs. So why do you create 25 categories? There are multiple ways of your ICPs, right? So a working woman plus married plus having child, and every single time you look at a person, they're all different ICPs, and those ICPs is what you're targeting. You as a person, you are entirely different person when you are at home, which is entirely different ICP. And then you coming to office, you are entirely different person as an ICP, and then you go out, you are entirely different person, different ICP, right? I cannot say Sariga is Sariga. Now I am able to sell 3 categories of products. Now I should know when are you in market for what kind of product. If I don't know that, then there is a problem. And now Sariga as a working professional, all the working professionals has similar kind of behavior. Now there is a one category, and in that category you're a working professional, and your behavioral or the kind of reels you watch or the kind of things you talk or the kind of places you go, whatever that is, I don't know, should replicate
Other working
professionals, which means they'll be shown ad. That is lookalike. Okay, and just because it's Sariga, just because it's Bangalore, it doesn't work. And Sariga also should be there in the market,
looking for it.
Okay, that is important.
All this again stitches back to
IDs, yeah. Even that is what running in my back of my mind.
IDs.
If Sariga is not having that ID,
you will not know if I'm there in the market looking for a working professional product. Maybe.
See, IDs, again, IDs is a very big business. People spend billions and billions of dollars in US for the IDs. GDPR came in because of the IDs. DBDP is coming because of the IDs. You build IDs for your business, you don't share the IDs with others. Right? That's what the GDPR is all about. And why you start having cookie banner? Because of the IDs.
Yeah.
Oh, which means you mean IDs can be put only by the first party brands specifically. You cannot, a third party cannot do it. It's
Cannot do it.
Good awareness.
And if you do it, you are going against the law.
Yeah.
Third parties cannot put their bloody IDs on your site.
Yeah.
That is law. Right? And if you're doing it, you're breaking the law.
And
any example?
For example, if a system IDs, I believe a system, and they ID me, I'll probably ID the customer. And if they can share the ID to another customer, oh my God. Awareness.
I don't know if anybody get what awareness are we going to say.
DPDP, a lot of things happening in India.
No. Very simple. That's the privacy issues. And how do you make sure you handle this for your own data? You do this for your own data with first party data. And you unnecessarily don't overcomplicate it by sharing your data with others. That's the whole idea.
By the way, as we were speaking about the inventory part, so I think the last November, the summit we did, and we had a case study presentation also. In that case study presentation, we clearly, we preached, whatever your campaign goal is, you optimize for that, identify your business persona, and then you use optimize a campaign for that, and the Meta will bring that people. So I think I found the presentation. I was just, yeah. So this is the clearing inventories part. So this particular business had segmented them into like mid AOV men, low AOV men, mid AOV women, low AOV women. So this clearly, even when you say the persona wise, the 4 personas are different.
Yeah.
There are 2 types of segregation here. One is based on the price point. One is also gender.
Yeah.
So we clearly diversified that user. So men who is by high value, men low value, women high value, women low value, and so there are 4 campaigns, and the 4 campaigns have their respective goals. Now, when you see the sale mid AOV men, this particular campaign have bought 89% of that particular goal. And it is not spent on other products, though it has brought those users, but the percentage is very low. Similarly, when you see the low AOV men, again, the goal is low AOV, and I've got 77% of it. So this is where again,
But as you see here, women are always complicated. Look at this. While that is getting at 80% algorithm.
Women care about men as well, right? So they buy some watch for men, probably.
I agree, bro. I missed that point. No, that is true. That is 100%
true.
Yeah.
That is 100%.
Wait, even I don't care, right? I care of myself.
Yeah.
I don't think women.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I totally agree. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. True. You selfish pricks. Boys. They only buy for themselves.
Yeah.
Boys. Look at them. Oh my god.
See, again, coming back, I think IDs are also important. That could be women like Sarika who wants to take care of herself. ID her.
No, I mean, I totally missed it. Yeah. Makes sense. Interesting.
Wow. Now coming back to the signal engineering, clearing the inventory. So as we're saying, so the persona is also defined, the values are also defined, and the campaign has got the respective people for that campaign.
Yeah.
So this is why, again, boiling down 2-3 points here, IDs are important, signals are important, structuring the campaign the way it has to be done is also important. In this campaign specifically, the products are, for example, the mid AOV men campaign, the products are all that particular products. They have also excluded these audiences. They have excluded low AOV men purchases in exclusions of that particular campaign. If this particular brand had only optimized the campaign for that and then left everything to Meta, it wouldn't have seen this result. So again, it's just not the optimization, but also strategizing the whole ad account and the campaign is also
absolutely
important.
Makes sense.
So,
did you cover your checklist, Sarika?
Yeah, I wanted to cover a few points about Shopify CAPI. Okay, lately we hear 3-4 strategies here. One is margins, one is new customers, one is high values, one is inventories. So these are the strategy levels where the business wants to do. Now, given this privacy issues, ad blockers, cookies, everything, can somebody who is with a Shopify website builder be able to do this?
If they are very small, they don't have to complicate. They have to do one thing very, very well. That they should run that ads first, get the PMF, get all those things. Now, when you started looking at diversifications, then you should start looking at it. So, what is the size? So, let's say if someone is like spending 30,000 rupees a day, then they will start thinking about bringing in proper systems. And if they are like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 a day, and if they're not spending heavy on ad platforms, they don't have to really bother investing into the systems. They can stick with Shopify, right? And if they're looking at 35,000 or 30,000 rupees per month, per day, that is the time where they have to start focusing on getting the identity right, getting that, because it's a cumulative, right? 3 months people data, 5 months people data, 10 months people data. That is the accumulation, what we need to bring in. Okay, so this is the whole case.
So that's what, first thing I wanted to set up a business, I need to do break even. Then when I wanted to scale, then I should have proper systems in place. Yeah. So if brands who wants to scale, you be on Shopify. We all love Shopify. Stay on Shopify. But
not Shopify CAPI.
Yeah.
Disconnect your Meta ad account from your Shopify settings and then find a proper CAPI tool.
I think
First party tool.
first party data ops rather than a tracking tool, I would prefer, because these IDs can be consistent, unique for Sariya, me, Vishnu,
Yeah.
you.
All right. I think you're good. We had the checklist for the Shopify CAPI. Again, CAPI. And I think next week we'll talk a different concept in the ROAS rounds of CustomerLabs.
Click the bell button. Any doubts? Put the comment.
Good night,
Yeah,
bye.
put the comments.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Let's talk in the YouTube comments.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.